Hi Libra, it's Amber here at Symbols for Living's Tarot YouTube channel. Hope that you do like, share and subscribe if you enjoy the video. This is a love reading answering the question, how does your partner feel about you? We look at the past and future projections and give insight there, and also look at what your partner needs and what your partner wants out of the relationship. I also pull some more cards from the Mirror Love Oracle deck and do a quick spiritual reading of the relationship, and then I also pull 3 spiritual advice cards just for you as well. The first part of the reading also looks into how you feel as well, Libra. So I'm going to go ahead and get started, but before I do, happy birthday to any Capricorns or Aquarian suns, and this is also for your sun, moon, Venus, rising and descendant sign. Forgive my nails, I'm going to get them done. I will, I promise. But yeah, if your rising sign is Aries, then your descendant or your 7th house ruler in astrology or your natal chart will be Libra. Libra will be ruling your 7th house. So all of your partnerships will be kind of governed by the sign of Libra, or have a Libran, Libra type effect on all of your relationships. So you may have quite harmonious relationships, or quite important, your connections may be quite important to your life if Venus rules your 7th house. But anyway, not Venus, sorry, Libra rules your 7th house. So I'll go ahead and get started. So at the base of the deck, we do have the Queen of Cups, the overall energy for the month. This could talk about a disconnection from your feelings, not being so emotional, or this could be you kind of being really sad and possibly even depressed for January, really in your emotions and really feeling maybe quite hurt or despondent or disappointed. But this is like really like, a soppy, like a romantic kind of sadness. So maybe you may feel like you've lost someone emotionally, or you're not receiving the kind of emotional interaction that you would like for the month, but you are dealing with your own emotions this month and kind of trying to, I think, bring them into balance. But it looks like you are feeling kind of sad this month. We do have the 8 of Swords in reverse, so that's a good sign. That means that hopefully, in time, as time goes on, you will find a way out of this kind of sadness, and that ultimately this is like your own doing here with the 8 of Swords. It's like your own your own thoughts that's causing you to be sad. So the situation may not even be as bad as you think. That's why I kind of saw it as a bit of a romantic thing, maybe not so serious. Like it's more like, oh, my love has left me. It's more of a, I feel like you're sad, but it's like just romantic pangs or missing someone in your life. We do have the 5 of Cups underneath that though, so it could be that you're regretful about something, a love that's lost. But really with the 8 of Swords in reverse, it is saying that this could all be in your head, and that you can think your way out of this situation. If you just think of things differently, you may need to make some sort of first move, step out of your own comfort zone, and maybe kind of get out of your own feelings, because the Queen of Cups here in reverse is kind of like, it's like a growth. It's like, it's like still be kind of being in love with the idea of love and then being disappointed when it doesn't work out. But it's like you should kind of, I guess you should kind of know better, for want of a better phrase. I don't want to sound condescending at all, and I don't mean to at all. But I feel like the Queen of Cups, she's a queen. So she, should really, at this point in her game, she's not the Page of Cups or even the Prince or the Knight of Cups. Like, she's the Queen. So it's like for her to be kind of caught up in her emotions like that, it's like something's definitely off, and it's more to do with how you're thinking about the situation. You may be being a bit of an old romantic or something. I keep getting that. But you need to maybe expand. Like maybe you might see like certain relationships happening or starting in a certain way. Like, okay, if like the first few weeks he or she doesn't call me or text me every day, say for instance, but that's how you see your dream partner being. Like it starts like this, you know, we text each other every day for like weeks, and then this happens and then that happens. It may be a case of that not happening, and you feel bad about things not happening how you may have wanted to in that way. But I feel that there's kind of a clouded judgment here for you, and I think you are being asked to look at the other two cups, that there is definitely an opportunity here for you, and you don't need, in fact, you have many options available to you with Seven of Cups, and maybe you might even feel confused about all the options that are available to you. That could be a possibility. But you do have many options. There's many ways that this could go, so don't feel that it's only going to go one way because it started this way. There's many possibilities here, and I think you're being asked to look at opportunities that are available to you rather than what has been lost or what has gone wrong, because you really don't need to. The Queen of Cups is like, I just feel like it's saying you don't need to feel that way. But yeah, we all have, you know, fairy tales in our mind, don't we, about, you know, Prince Charming, and something's going to be like this, and my wedding's going to be like that for girls, you know, or the more feminine people watching. Yeah, we all have those kind of dreams, but you have to kind of maybe be grounded in reality. Yeah, you could be letting your kind of mind or ideas kind of run away with you, and there could be a bit of a warning there to kind of manage that. Okay, so I'll go ahead and get started with the reading. So essentially we've got the Knight of Swords, which is your energy, but this is representing how your partner maybe feels about you, clarified by the Page of Cups in reverse. So with the Knight of Swords, this is someone who's coming usually with a message or something to say, to voice their opinion. However, we've got the Page of Cups in reverse. So this person does maybe want to move the relationship forward, or definitely wants to speak to you, or maybe wants to kind of take that risk. They may be the type that rush in where angels fear to tread kind of thing. It's that kind of, you know, this person's got the energy of kind of acting and thinking later kind of thing. If they, it's like they, once they've decided on something, they go for it without thinking of the full kind of process or consequence. Once they've decided that this makes sense, and I think your partner may feel that way about you, that you make sense to them, like you may be fit, they may really enjoy talking with you. It's like their minds may be quite made up on you, and they seem to be rushing in towards you, or definitely acting in haste. But this is causing this Page of Cups, or it's because it's Page of Cups in reverse. They may not really be connecting to their heart space. It could also be the Queen of Cups in reverse, like a disconnection from their heart space. They're more logical about this situation, and they're not really coming from a pure kind of heart space. They may just trust more logic than they do their kind of romantic feelings. They may just be a kind of person that says, you know, this person does this and this and this, and we get on this way, and, you know, certain boxes are ticked. So I'm a Virgo, I always use that boxes ticking analogy. But yeah, if I feel if this person kind of feels that you meet some sort of standard, then they're gonna go with it anyway without thinking maybe through as to what their romantic feelings are towards you, but they rush in. This person could also be traveling to see you as well, like flying in, literally. Okay, so we've got the Three of Cups here for how you're currently feeling. So you may be really wanting to connect with this person. You could be really looking forward to a time where you get to meet them, meet their family possibly, kind of get in their circle. You may feel like you're taking a bit of a risk with that as well. Like there could be this reconnection that you're wanting. Or you could really feel at this time that you're really learning to bond with this person. Maybe the conversation is really positive. You know, we do have the Page of Cups in reverse. So yeah, the emotions the emotions may be there for your partner, but it's like they're not really expressing that. They're definitely more talking a good talk here, definitely with the Knight of Swords. So that could be a bit of I think that's what the Queen of Cups is saying. That's probably why I find it so difficult to kind of get a clear message there. I think really what the Queen of Cups is saying, that there's around this relationship, there seems to be a disconnection from emotion. We've even got the Ace of Cups in reverse for what this person actually wants. So this person doesn't want maybe to be in their feelings, doesn't maybe want, you know, it is clarified here by the Wheel of Fortune. So, you know, what they want is something positive. They do maybe see you as lucky. You know, they could see you as a very positive addition possibly to their life. You maybe allow them to make certain changes in their life, but they feel very lucky, I think, to have met you. They feel like there's much opportunity with you, but there is this disconnect of emotion. So, you know, it might not be all bad. It may just be this person just isn't, maybe they think that you're great. They want to kind of get to know you. They feel like, yeah, this is amazing, but they maybe still need time to really invest emotionally. And some people are like that, especially if you're seeing an air sign, as you know, you're a Libra. But, you know, if it's an Aquarian or Gemini, Librans aren't so bad. Librans and even Geminis like to kind of be with others. Aquarians too, but you may definitely be the type to kind of really respect and really look into the logic of something working out on what actually makes sense, rather than, oh, you know, we looked in each other's eyes and it was just this and this kind of romantic thing. You're not really sold on that. Although you may experience those things, you won't necessarily be sold on it. And it could be that's kind of what this person is like as well. And it could definitely be an Aquarian, as we do have a fixed card here with the Wheel of Fortune. This person could just be someone that isn't very emotional. But the Ace of Cups is here and the Page of Cups is here. So I feel like the energy could be around, especially with the Ace of Cups. It does signify quite a strong energy. So it could be that especially with the Wheel of Fortune, it's still very positive. And it could just mean, like I said, this person just needs time to really connect. They know that you're maybe really good for them, but they need to now kind of allow their emotions to maybe also catch up. So yeah, this person may be being quite sensible, maybe. But yeah, they do see you as this kind of a great opportunity, and they want to take that opportunity. They want to start this, I think. Okay, and you feel quite, at the moment, you feel quite bonded to them, like you are developing a friendship possibly with this person, and that things are kind of developing. And like there's a kind of foundation maybe being built. You may feel that way. Okay, so we're going to look at the past very quickly. Got the Three of Wands in reverse, clarified by the Ten of Wands in the upright. So in the past, your partner may have given up on waiting. Your partner may have felt like they were carrying most of the burden. Maybe they felt like it was a lot of hard work in the past. They may have felt like they were the ones doing a lot of work to make the relationship move forward, and so therefore they just kind of stopped kind of putting in the effort. So there may, in the near past, been a kind of lackluster or luster kind of was lost from the relationship because your partner felt like they were waiting for too long for something, or maybe they felt like you weren't responding in the way that they wanted to, but they feel like they put a lot of time, and they really feel like, especially with the Wheel of Fortune, that there's something good to come from you, but it hasn't come yet, and in the past it hadn't come yet, and they felt really weighed down by the waiting. They felt that they didn't maybe want to do it all on their own. They felt very much like maybe it was one-sided. Yeah, they may have felt like they were one-sided. This could also talk about a distance between you two. There could have been a distance. This person could be waiting for you to see them or come to visit them, or vice versa. And the Knight of what sort could be this person traveling to see you or you to see them, or some sort of plans of traveling could be being talked about. Got the Two of Cups in reverse. So you, it looks like you definitely struck up some sort of bond with this person. Again, there's a disconnect. It could be that you guys decided to part ways for a short period, or you couldn't be together. There maybe was something dividing you two from actually maybe cementing the relationship, and now it looks like with the Three of Cups there is progression and it's upright. So it looks like things seem to be progressing, although there may have been some struggles in the past. Things are progressing and getting better, and there seems to be a bond being formed here from your perspective, at least. And your partner seems quite confident and certain about moving forward with you. So in the position of their needs or motives, we've got the Ace of Wands in reverse, with the High Priestess also in reverse. So with the Ace of Wands in reverse, this person needs to not be so hasty, to maybe take some time to think about new starts. And this person, I think that you're seeing, is very passionate. They could be, we do have the Queen of Wands here for what you need. So the person that you could be seeing could be kind of even a fire sign as well. There's also Leo's represented in the Wheel of Fortune. So, and we've also got these Wands card here. So it could be a Leo that you're seeing. And they could be quite, when they're inspired by something, especially by love, Leos as well, they're happy to entertain it. They're happy to kind of get involved and enjoy the moment, even if it does only last, doesn't last forever. This person seems mature enough to want to make, the right choices, I think, for themselves. This person's very opinionated. They've got strong opinions. And they tend to act on their opinions quite quickly. They're quite decided, like they know this person isn't someone that's like a confused person or doesn't know what they want in love or relationships. This person knows what they want. And that's kind of part of the problem, is that they know what they want. They have like a list, or they know what they want, so they kind of go for it. And they get quite excited and passionate about those things. So the things they're passionate about, this person acts on. And they're being asked here, especially with the High Priestess in reverse, to really kind of tap into that Page of Cups energy, kind of be more receptive, kind of go within, take their time, not rush, not start so many things without really checking in with themselves as to whether or not this is really right for them. So this person needs to connect to their emotions. And, if there has been a disconnect in the past, it could be that, these emotions may take time to develop between you two. If there's been a separation, because, or if it's like a long distance relationship, if there's not that physical kind of presence of that person, I think sometimes emotions can be possibly hard to develop. So yeah. But either way, this person does need to look more within and listen to their intuition a lot more before starting new things. And that's what you need to be aware of. That's what Spirit wanted you to know, that this person does tend to like to start lots of things. So, you do get people like that like to start things but don't necessarily like to finish them, or people who are great at starting things, not necessarily as good at finishing them. Regardless if they, how much will they have. So kind of, you're dealing with that kind of person. Yeah, this person's doing a lot. They definitely felt like they were doing a lot with the Ten of Wands there, but that they were taking so much action and, going full throttle with things. And I think maybe you weren't ready for that, maybe it's a bit too much too soon for you with the Two of Cups in reverse. We've got the Devil card for you now, though, for your motives or what you need. So you may just need to just have some fun, let your hair down, eat, drink to your heart's content, lavish and lovely ladies if you're a guy, or you know, connect with that special guy or whatever, if you're a woman, or whatever your preference is. You know, this is saying you're supposed to indulge, have fun, let your hair down, know your limits though, know your limits. The Devil card could also be a bit of a warning to you as well, that you should, you need to kind of know your limits. Like, recognize as well in yourself that you may also not be motivated by your emotions right now with this person, especially with the Three of Cups. To me, it does talk about actual, you know, sometimes the water cards to me do talk about sex and those kind of things. So it could be that you feel like you want to literally bond with this person and connect with them physically. And the Devil card is saying, okay, that's all well and good, and you do need to do that, but you also need to make sure that you don't let it take over. There's some sort of lack of emotion here. You may need to connect with your emotion a bit more, or your intuition a bit more. Because there's no room for like fake love here. If and you know, this person may be sensing that there is maybe a bit of a, I mean, you're all here, like you're good for this, but then in the past it was like for the actual bonding, it was like in reverse. So the actual one-to-one real connection is reverse, but then for the physical, I feel like real kind of, you know, meshing together, literally, that real sharing of those water energies. I feel like you're completely up for it. So you have to kind of recognize that you might need to check to see what's really motivating you. Be honest with yourself. If it is just sex, it's just sex. And you know, you do see this person as the Queen of Wands, who is very, very sexy. This is what you're focused on. This is what you want. You want this Queen of Wands. You want this fire sign, this Leo, or this person who's very vivacious, very passionate. You're very sexually attracted to them, and this is your motive. This is what you really need. And the Devil card to me is always a warning card. I mean, it does talk about fun, frolics, having, you know, all that, but it's always a warning as well, to say there's something you need to kind of be careful about. So stay grounded as much as you can. Don't go overboard. Be honest with yourself. If it's just sex, then don't maybe lead this person down to believe that there's more to it and like kind of deceive them or whatever. And, you know, I can't judge. It's your life. Do what you want. But the Devil card is saying there's a bit of a warning there for you. So you need to look at your motives and see if they're actually even good for you. Because the Devil card is more concerned, you know, the reading is more concerned about you. So, you know, if you were to pursue this person in that way, is it really going to be good for you? Ultimately, you know, if you are friends, would it be ruining a friendship? I don't know. But you may need to look at it and see what it is that you really need. Because it may be that, you know, right now, you know, you really do need to have some fun. And maybe just need to call it that. You know, that there isn't this Queen of Cups romantic thing here happening, that, you know, it's more. And I think your person is also quite logical. So anyway, I go on. Near future, we've got the Five of Wands for how your partner will be feeling with the Seven of Swords in reverse. So your person could be like having some sort of inner conflict. Again, we've got another Leo card here, accompanied by an Aquarius card. So it could be that you're dealing with someone who's got strong Aquarian and Leo energies in their chart. I mean, they could just be a Leo rising and have Aquarius ruling their descendant. So, but they're in some sort of conflict because of an actual truth that has to come out or is coming out. And that's what this is, something that was hidden. So yeah, I think you're being warned. You may end up maybe feeling regretful about the truth coming out. Maybe you actually being honest and saying, you know what, I'm really motivated by this one thing right now for whatever reason. You know, you could be focused on work. This also relates to Capricorn. And I think there will be some sort of honesty that comes out in the near future that does cause a conflict, and it will be a secret that was kept, or something that was omitted, something that just wasn't said. Some sort of shady kind of behavior may come out from you or your partner, or a truth will come out either way. And when this truth comes out, it's going to cause a conflict both between you two, and I think within yourselves, as to how to move forward. Now, this could be, because it is the Five of Wands, I would say that I don't think there'll be any major breakups, although I do see you here with the Eight of Cups. So you may decide to move on, but your partner may just feel like their ego was bruised, you know. There could be like power struggles. There could be competition. It could be that you find out this person's also dealing with other people as well, and you could find that they've, you know, they haven't necessarily not said anything to you, but they haven't said anything, like they haven't lied to you, sorry, but just not said anything to you. And you may feel like that's just not good enough for me, you know. In actual fact, I wasn't even in love. Like I had the Queen of Cups. I was just kind of maybe enjoying the romanticism of it, but not really getting into it. But it looks like here with the Five of Cups, you may regret it. There may be some regret. So there is a warning here with this reading. Yeah, there is a warning here. Sorry, guys. Yeah, so I feel that you may be like forming a good friendship or relationship with this person, and within it, you know, okay, it may not be perfect or whatever, but there's something pure about it. There's something about it that that's good. And I think you've been asked to kind of pay attention to that there is a friendship here. Out of all of this, even if it does turn out that you both want different things, there is a friendship here, and that needs to be looked at. And the Queen of Wands is sometimes seen as a friend. Some people see her as a mistress, you know, the other woman or whatever. But she can also be seen as a friend, you know, especially if you're a man watching. The Queen of Wands could seem like a friend because she could be quite masculine and quite tomboyish. So often she may find that she sometimes is even maybe too powerful or too much of a presence, maybe sometimes for some guys. Because generally most kind of alpha men kind of like to be the boss, and the Queen of Wands, she likes to be the boss. So that can always be tricky. So she maybe often ends up being friends with people. Or maybe even, you know, yeah. So I think you're being asked to remember that this person, they may be very passionate and whatever, but they do have feelings, and don't ruin a good thing. It could also be that you're seeing other people as well, you know, and your partner finds out about this, and then they feel then in competition with these other people. But it looks like you with the Eight of Cups that you may feel like this is not satisfying me, it's not really making me happy, I need more. So you're going to keep on searching. So it looks like you don't really get possibly what you want out of your relationships this month, but you will be starting a new journey to find that missing cup, to get those 9 cups or to get those 10 cups. Love, I think, is what you're really missing. Real love. But there may be potential in a relationship, and that might be why there's a warning to say, you know, maybe kind of get out of your head a bit about this. I don't know what that's about. You're having to get out of your head. Sorry, guys. 3. So we've got soulmate here. So yeah, I think Spirit is saying that there is something special here with this person, and you need to pay attention to it. Although you're very, very motivated by maybe their sexuality or whatever, there is an issue here that causes a conflict in the future, and it's to do with the truth coming out, something that was hidden, maybe something that you or they were up to. But you're not satisfied with it. Although I think they do make you quite happy here with the 8 of Cups, but maybe some sort of line was crossed. Okay. It's for Libra, January 2019. So we've got short term being the obstacle. We've got dating is what brings you together. So maybe you're both dating people, so that's what's brought you together. Maybe it was a dating site. We've then got the mature woman for what the lesson that you're learning, and we've got fair male for what they're learning. This also represents an air sign for me. We've then got destiny for how you see them, and they see you as the wallflower. So they maybe see you as not participating. They did feel like they had some sort of burden in the relationship. So they could feel like you're not participating, or you're not reachable, or you're not getting involved, or you're not interested anymore. Yeah, I think that's the 8 of Cups. I think towards the end of the month, they may feel like you're not interested, that you may find them boring, or... Then we've got gossip. So that would represent the 8 of Swords in reverse, gossip. So there could be other people telling you things, saying things to you, getting involved in the relationship. And you may need to really take some time to think about how you feel about it, not about how everyone else feels or everyone else's opinions. They may, have an opinion about the relationship. They may say you guys are moving too fast, or the age difference is too much, or you're both from different backgrounds, it will never work, or whatever. You're being asked here to really look into how you feel about this. Okay. Because you don't want to have this. And this could also represent friendships as well. You may not have the best people around you advising you. You may need to stop focusing on your friends and focus on your actual relationship, the 2 of Cups. But they see you as not being active. They're learning about the fair male, learning about their ideals in relationships. They're getting a clearer mind about things. They're learning about how they may rush in because of their passions or because of their kind of preconceived notions and their opinions. They think, they may be the kind of person that thinks that love is always worth fighting for, or you should always put your most into relationships in the beginning, or they may have certain opinions about things, and they tend to, once they find that thing, they will hang on to it and they'll go with it, regardless of what's in the way, because of that pure inspiration. And I think they're learning that maybe that is a very kind of idealistic way to think, to reach such quick conclusions about things and to act so quickly because you've seen, or this person has seen certain things, so therefore, I see this happening, so therefore I'm going to do this, I'm going to go in head first because this person, I don't know, basically ticks the boxes that this person ticks. They will go for it, and they're learning maybe about how to maybe slow down with that and to take stock and think about things sometimes. You are the mature woman, or you're learning this about maturity, possibly taking control of a situation, loving yourself, putting yourself first, and just maturing, I think. taking ownership for your destiny. And, you know, having to be the mature woman as well is all about not listening to other people's opinions and actually only listening to yourself. I mean, she's a mature woman with like a fairly low cut top on, like backless and everything, you know. She's saying, you know, I don't care what you think, like, I'm going to wear this dress. I don't care how old I am. I don't care what you think I should or shouldn't be doing. I'm going to wear that because I'm a grown woman and I can do what I want. And it's that kind of energy I think you're learning about now, is that it's not up to anyone else but you as to the choices that you make in your relationships. And with the 7 of Cups here, it is saying that there is this clouded judgment that you have, and really this is not a decision about what makes sense. Yeah, okay, to your partner, they're learning about, you know, kind of getting out of that energy of pure logic. But I think you're being asked here to not look too much to logic, but actually look to see how you really feel. Really connect with your emotion, connect with your intuition. You're both seem to be kind of, I think, distracted by the flashing lights, maybe one of the relationship, and 2, again, maybe also confusions being brought in by other people's opinions. So there's like a lot of energy, a lot of things pulling you maybe in 2 directions. But there's a lot of energy in the relationship, I think. It may be quite new as well with the 2 aces here as well. Might be a fairly new relationship. Okay, so you see them as destiny. So you think they are destined, that they've come just at the right time, and that maybe you do feel this soulmate connection. Okay, so at the moment we've got challenges that or the obstacle is that it's short term. So the obstacle could be that you guys are like totally doing this Queen of Cups thing in reverse, and you guys are kind of going through all these romantic motions, but it's actually going to be short term, and that could prove to be a problem if the expectations will have not been managed by either side. Or it could just be that the issue really right now is the fact that you guys haven't been together very long, and there's still some dating to be done. You know, here with the dating card, there's maybe some more time needs to pass and things need to grow. We do have the 8 of Cups here, which does talk about growth, moving forward. So there's still some work to do. With the 8 of Cups here, it doesn't necessarily mean you're going to end anything. I don't see any other cards here ending. Currently, you seem to be wanting to bond with this person. So something does come out. Truth do come out. Maybe reality hits. You know. Got the King of Swords underneath here as well. There could be some bickering as well in the near future, which could be about kind of power struggles with you guys, which could result in a lot of honesty coming out. So I think what happens is there is this kind of honesty comes out towards the end of the month. Maybe you guys kind of fall out of this romantic cloud that maybe you guys kind of are in, you know, this whole confusion and everything, and things kind of really start to become real, I think, towards the end of the month. And you may feel that whatever conclusion comes of this is just not enough. We got the 8 of Wands. I've had to pull some more cards because that's interesting. So we got the 8 of Wands, the Sun card, and the Strength card, which is also the Lust card. The Sun card has come out in reverse, so I'll quickly show you the cards in case you're curious. So that's how they've come out, and I pulled one to clarify as well, which is the Temperance card. So yeah, you'll be moving forward. Again, we've got this issue of clarity. You've been moving forward, and I think you'll be doing a lot more communicating with this person in order. And again, there is this Strength card. There could be kind of you could kind of rein in your lustful feelings maybe for each other and develop the friendship more. The actual connection could be developed more. This could also talk about soulmates as well, most definitely. These are 2 Leo cards. So I think it's definitely a Leo that you're seeing. This Leo, there could be a bit of some sort of loss of confidence maybe from this Leo person as well, with the Sun card in reverse. But I think you guys are going to hang on in there with it. There's 3 major arcana. And then we got the Temperance card here, where things maybe will eventually balance out. And you guys may find a way to kind of really work together, you know, with one foot in, like being totally grounded here with Temperance card, and one foot being completely lost in all your emotions and love and all that kind of stuff. So that could be what happens. But there'll be a lot of communication. I felt that this wasn't going to be a breakup. I don't think it will. But there is maybe some sort of disappointment, clarity, because of clarity that comes in. And I think it's got something to do with your partner's confidence as well, that might get knocked. It looks like you become stronger out of this. You become a lot more self-composed. A lot more balance is brought in the near future, and there's much more of a grounded feeling to the relationship. A lot more positive, like you guys start to talk more positively about things. So I'm going to pull 3 cards from here, and then I'm going to be done. I'm going to do the take those 2. I'm going to do the relationship overview spread in January, in a few weeks time, hopefully this week or next week, for you guys, the yearly spreads as well. So there'll be a combination of your overall relationship reading and your yearly spread. So yeah, we've got not for you here, and we've got clean it up and a change in the wind for you, Libra. So it could be that, yeah, you know, maybe after all that I've said, you may find that this person isn't actually for you. Yes, they're a soulmate, but there is something that's lost here. Possibly there's like a sadness that seems to occur. But you know, the only person who decides what's not for you is you. Okay, so if everyone else is saying then that this person is not for you, you know, there's a chessboard here. There's a hand holding the chessboard. Like, you call the shots. This is your game. It's how you play it. It's how you play it that will make it work. Maybe your friends are right. You know, maybe your friends have got a really good point that this could end not as how you want it to. Maybe there was an incompatibility, you know, here with you guys initially. But your partner seems to have had a lot of faith here with the Ten of Wands, quite determined to see it reach some sort of conclusion, and to be with you, I think. And they waited. It looks like they waited as well. So I think, you know, it's a 6th card as well, which relates to love. So it could be that this person maybe isn't for you. Maybe they are very different from you, but, you know, it is a game of chess. And it's also a fortune cookie here as well. So it's like the fortune could go either way, you know. I'm going to go ahead and read from the book. Oh, I don't have the book. Okay, let me pause and come back. I'm going to bring the book. Okay, so the book says, Libra, not for you is, essential meanings are, a clear knowing that something is being denied to you. Rejection is God's protection. The oracle message reads, there are times when it appears that no matter how deeply you desire something, no matter how hard you work at something, the result you seek always seems to elude you. It's as if you don't really get to be in the game, and you feel you're just watching from the sidelines. The appearance of this card indicates that you are not going to attain what you want right now, that indeed your dreams for that exact thing will not be fulfilled. This is a time to radically accept that not everything is available to you when you want it. Take heart, for there are benevolent forces who desire the best for you and have a much clearer idea of what is for your highest good. Rejection is God's protection. Something much better that will make you truly happy is on its way. Trust this. And you do go searching for that towards the end of the month. The relationship message reads, some relationships carry an innate seed of failure in them that is obvious from the beginning, but the red flags escape your observation, or you refuse to acknowledge them. When a relationship is not meant to be, it's not possible to make it be. Rejection is a sign that you are being protected by the divine. If you are the one who must reject another, remember that you do so for both your sakes. For every pot there is a lid. This one may not be the best fit. So it looks like there's a lot of differences between you two. So this person may not, in fact, be for you, and you may find that towards the near future. Then we've got clean it up. So you may need to kind of, and then we've got change in the wind. So it looks like this month you may be deciding to really make some major choices, and clearing out a lot of the old things. It could be this relationship. You could decide, you know what, I'm starting over. I don't want this. I'm clearing this out and I'm moving on. And that could be why there's some sort of heartbreak and disappointment that comes up here, is that you find out that actually you're not gonna pursue this relationship, not knowing that it's a soulmate situation, but it just doesn't fit. This person maybe just doesn't fit with you at the moment, although you do see them as destiny. So yeah, that's all that I'm getting. I've been here for a little while now, so maybe it may require a private reading to really look into what's going on with you in your relationships, but that's the overall messages that I'm getting. If you have any questions, especially for this video, I'm more than happy for you to leave a comment down below. I'll do my best to answer them, because it's quite interesting. I feel like there's more messages that I could get when studying the cards, but there's only so much time. So that will be that for today. And yeah, long distance and karma and control. What's going on with this relationship? It's very interesting. So yeah, good luck this month. Ultimately, making choices as you do have to be grounded in your own truth. And I think that's the overall message here: your own truth and recognizing your own emotions. That will hopefully help you move forward positively with this relationship. Okay, so I hope that you enjoyed it. If you did, please do like, share and subscribe. At the base of the deck we do have loyal heart. There's a soulmate here. I don't know what's going on. Are you breaking up? Are you not breaking up? Not for you. There's no other breakup cards though. So maybe it's just a sad time at the moment. Maybe you're recognizing that there's just so many differences between you two. Sorry, this reading's got me. Anyway, I'll stop. Get in touch if you need to. My details are below. Otherwise, I'll see you hopefully later on this week with some more readings, and definitely in the next few weeks with the yearly readings. So take care. Bye.